this causes hair thinning. So you can see right here in the middle is where they hit people. So you can see hair thinning. So compared to this, you see how much hair is there? Look at this. It's thinning. So they're doing something to my, the brightness. But you see that? They mess up the brightness of my camera because they said they're trying to disguise me or whatever. But I want to also talk about, let me put this back. I want to talk about how these people said the voices, they're the ones talk behind the voices. Well, people are reporting on Twitter that they hear the voices telling them to commit crime. That's what I said. These people weren't saying like, you're great, you're wonderful. No, they were talking about committing crimes, acting out with violence. So they said, we're going to try to shame you because when people acted out with violence, they were shot. Well, that didn't happen a lot, but it's not my issue. That's my point with them. They want me to feel like I'm talking about the system is the problem. No, they're the problem. This system is the problem. Telling kids to do bad things, that's what they said they told me. Telling me as a grown woman at 49 to do bad things, to feel guilt over things that aren't my fault, that's part of the system. Because the system is to guilt me into staying quiet. The system isn't designed to have me tell you. Why weren't people talking about these voices before? Because the system was designed to keep them quiet. Otherwise, they'll look crazy. Now that people are talking about it and saying what these voices are telling them, it's all these horrible things. Okay? Then they're trying to take over my channel by saying they're going to suggest things. They're going to put an AI computer to suggest things. That's who they are. They can't, if I'm going to go to court and name their names so that this was forever attached to who they are. It should have been talked about ages ago. I'm 49. If this was happening 40 years, where would be people talking about it 40 years ago? Now they want to latch onto the victims because they can't accept that they're the problem. Having little kids do the bad things that end up destroying their lives at that age is a problem. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I come forward because I want you to see me in the light. Because I'm not hiding in the shadows. I'm not in the dark like they are. We had too many people feeling guilt and shame about things that they should not have been guilted and shamed about. There should have been no guilt or shame in saying that they hear this talking because it's out loud. I don't understand how how society convinced a group of people that hear things in their ears that it's in their heads. If it's over here, it's not here. We should never, as a society, guilt people into staying silent. That's not the type of society I want to leave for the next generation. We want a society that is open. That's what a democracy is. Don't they understand a democracy is based on open conversations, people having open rights? They don't want a democracy. Okay, that's what a democracy is. People sitting together. Some of the best countries on earth have open democracies where people openly debate things. What do you think Congress is? The House of Representatives, the Senate. Our president can't just write things in the dark. No, he has to make sure this Congress supports it. We vote for the Congress. Who do you think puts these people in Congress or in the presidency? We do. So why should we be silent? We are the ones who get the voice and put people who support our rights in Congress and in the executive office. We are the ones that do that. So you have the legislative branch that we vote for, the judicial, which is our Supreme Court. They're chosen by our representatives. And that's what I'm trying to tell you folks. We are the ones. So why as a society should we silence people? It's not just the fact that they silence people for years. They shame those people. These people got in trouble. These people committed suicide and sat like I sat for years trying to figure out how to expose this. I have a lot more to say, but I don't want to get cut off. I sat in this apartment trying to figure out how did this happen? How do I expose this? Nobody should live that way. We are a democracy. They keep trying to suggest things that I should say next because they can't come out of the dark. They can't come into the light like I am. They should feel shame. And yes, the moment this gets out in the open, I will be the first one out there screaming shame on them. They said that's what they used to say to me. I never heard it. But I'm going to be the one. They think saying shame on people is okay. I'm going to be the one standing as they walk down the street saying shame on you. And that's the title of this video. Shame on you.